What it will do for you is teach you how to take your analog brand and make it digitally relevant by going Digilogue. And it's not about throwing the analog baby out with the digital bathwater. It's about retaining the best of your brand equity, the timeless wisdom, the positive bits about your organizational culture, but tell the story in such a way that you are able to connect with your staff and your customers, digital minds, but also connect with their analog hearts. This is the translational sweet spot, the digital, the analog, Digilogue. That is absolutely key to how companies will do business in the future. Miss this trend and digital Darwinism will consume you and spit you out. One concrete example of the analog versus the digital world sits right here, and I wear it on my sleeve, which is the analog watch. This one has a lot of importance for me because I got to inherit it from my grandfather. So it has a lot of anecdotal, personal, emotional value to me. Yet it's interesting that today, for the first time, we don't actually need watches. Because really what watches are today, in a world where we have better, more accurate, more up-to-date, more specific time, because of our iPads, our Android devices, our smartphones, our laptops, we're surrounded by digital time, right? Digital is much more convenient, it's much more specific, it's up to date, and it changes time zones very easily when we travel as busy executives around the world. The digital is much more convenient. It provides value to our digital minds, yet it doesn't always connect with our analog hearts. Yet this actually does. Now, it might seem like an expensive piece of man jewelry in many ways, yet we wear it like our hearts on our sleeves, even though we don't really need it. This is the fundamental idea of analog and digital coming together, because the analog still connects with our hearts, even though sometimes we have digital technology that could replace it. The analog can be timeless, it can have legacy and amazing brand equity. Just think of Patek Philippe, one of the key brands in the analog watch environment, where their branding is all about the analog heart. They say, you never really own a Patek Philippe, you merely look after it for the next generation. This is timeless wisdom, and if they digitally amplify that brand message, they also, as a watch company, at a time when we don't really need watches because of the digital information we have, this is the only way for them to remain relevant into the future.